Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. My video title of this video is about the Steelers versus Dolphins game review. Yes, we lost. The game was still exciting, closer to the end, but we fell short. But I was taking notes throughout the game, from the first quarter all the way to the fourth quarter of things I liked, things I saw. So we're gonna go through that, and then I'm gonna do my full analysis, summarized analysis. Hopefully, some of you guys tuned in to the live stream. If you did, thanks for coming out. I'll be probably live streaming maybe the Eagles game next. I'll see. It depends. But I'm definitely live streaming all primetime games you see, I'm live streaming those for sure. And I'm gonna add a few extra games. I'm trying to at least do 10 games. So hopefully we get some more wins. But yeah, the first quarter, the defense looked stunned on that first drive when the Dolphins went down the field and walked us like a they had everything connected. It was going crazy on us. And then the offense was too predictable. I called it before it happened. You go back on the stream. I think every Steeler fan in the community called it. We were going to run the ball, and then pass it. And that's the formula to 3-and-outs for the Steelers because it's too predictable. You know, our team is not really that good at like early on in games to trying to win the line of scrimmage. So it's probably best for us to throw the ball on early downs, like on first down, to throw the ball and let things happen. When we start doing that, you see how things start to happen. Now moving on to the second quarter. Hold on quick. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, we got too predictable with the play calling and Chase Claypool getting cheated on that play where he had a step on the guy too and getting tripped. I thought at first he fell again. I thought he was doing his typical Chase Claypool. He run down the field and fall on a deep ball, but this time he actually had a step on the guy, and the guy was behind him, and the guy tripped him up. Even though the guy was playing the ball, that should be a penalty still. Even the senior referee advisor, whoever he is, he said that himself. Like it should have been a penalty because like he's ahead of him, so he getting tripped up. You don't know if it's incidental or if it's done on purpose. It should be a penalty, but they didn't call it a penalty. It got picked off. That was the first of Kenny 3 interceptions, and then in the second quarter, we seen George Pickens started to heat up, catching some passes and going crazy, and making some big plays. He had the touchdown catch, and we started seeing the dropped interceptions. You see Cam Sutton drop the interception before the halftime. If he'd have caught that, they could have kept him from getting the extra 3 points. Cause they didn't score in the second half. No, I don't think any team that scored. Those teams scored in the second half, so that would have stopped them from getting any extra points. And then we see Wallace who had a drop in the first quarter. Like that, the ball bounced. A little tougher one, but he had both hands on it. You gotta get that. But Najee Harris started heating up a little bit better, running the ball inside the numbers, and then he had a couple runs outside. But when we kept it inside, it was working pretty well with the offensive line and everything. And the offense was moving the ball consistently down the field. I felt good in the second quarter. Then George Pickens' touchdown was amazing. A guy like that, an athletic freak, a freak of nature, just throw the ball up in proximity, and he will come down with it every time. And then we see in the third quarter, Edmonds dropped the interception. He had one coming down, tried to body catch it like that a little bit, dropped it. It's another one. It's the third or fourth drops, interceptions. The defense was holding their own. It was playing that bend but don't break type of style, and they started attacking and started playing very good, stopping their run like that. Raheem Mostert had his way here and there, but we started playing very good, stopping the run and just keeping them like honest like that. They had to pass the ball on some of those downs, and then the pass defense started playing better too. They would have been real good if they had all those interceptions caught. But yeah, in the fourth quarter, we seen Edmonds make a huge play on Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, he burnt Levi Wallace completely, left him in the dust, and got past him. And Trey Edmonds just sprinted out. He sprinted out and rolled out. He was already running like that. It was smart. He already ran because he was Tyreek Hill at that first class speed. You can't like try to play him close and then try to stay in that back pedal too long. No, you go ahead and start running. He ran and then got out there and got a hand on it, deflected it. He had an opportunity maybe to pick that off, but that's a little different one, more of a pass breakup thing. That, but we did have another drop interception. Wallace dropped one on that play action pass that we had to stop to get the ball back for our last drive. That, but yeah, the defense was playing very good. Defense was playing well in the second half. They didn't allow any points. Their defense didn't allow any points either. But my full summary of the game is just the rookie mistakes. Patience. Once Kenny Pickett, because he's getting more and more reps as a starter. This is he got the starting job. He got put in the Jets game, but he became a starter in the Bills game, and then he in the Bucks game, and then now it's the Dolphins game, and you see him improving like that, but you still see like the rookie mistakes and kind of like the little like just him being fresh out there on the field. I feel like he learned patience. Once he learned patience and learned that I ain't gotta get it all in one throw sometimes, because he had the opportunity on that one play when he threw with the second interception. The first interception was a little bit, it's kind of like the referee could have called that and said that it was tripped up, but the second interception was on him. He got sometimes you got to force that ball in there. They seen Najee Harris in the middle because hit the check down and just got the yards, get the field goal, made it 13-16. So at least you know you have that, and at least you know if your defense, you trust your defense is playing well too. The defense get a stop, go down the field. At least you know if you can rely upon that field goal still. But he went out there trying to force one in between, and sometimes like in college you can get away with that stuff because you got some of the best athletes, but in the NFL everybody the best athletes. So that space and distance they can travel across. I mean that play is very good. Like sometimes you got to know the situation and be like, is it risky? Because we down by 6, and there's only like 3 minutes left on the clock. I don't want to force this ball in there. If I gotta second guess it, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the check down like that. And they could have saved some stuff, but the defense did their job and gave us the ball back at opportunity again. And the opportunity we was doing good. Driving down the field, Pat Fryman with a big catch on 4th down. He had an amazing game, but in the end, Kenny Pickett made another rookie mistake because you got a lot of space. He was trying to run the ball a lot, even when the QB spot was there. But this time the QB spot wasn't there, and Kenny Pickett rolled out to his left, and he had space. He could have probably got a good like 9-10 yards, probably off of that run right there. He was a little hurt on that other run that he did try to dive for the line, but he could get probably out a little like maybe 8 or 9 yards for sure on that run. He tried to roll out. I think I'm gonna throw to Najee at first, a little check down, let him get a couple yards and get a bounce. He tried to force it to Jesse Johnson, but Jesse Johnson probably wasn't expecting him to try to throw that ball because he was in a different spot. He was in right there. He was behind the defender. I don't know if they was trying to run a comeback route and get it to him, but you can't force that ball. You got to go ahead and like, especially if you're not on the same page, just go ahead and run, take the easy yards, and get out of bounce like that, and then regroup and then live to fight another day. But we try to force the pass over the top and messed up. It kind of reminded me of that one game we played against the Bills where Duck Hodges threw 4 interceptions. We've seen like him make some good plays here and there, but it just like came down to that last play and like he kind of like tried to like he got too overwhelmed. I feel like Kenny Pickett getting too overwhelmed and trying to like make the big play, the big splash. But sometimes you gotta be patient. Sometimes you take the little small plays here and there and took away. You see how we got down the field? We took the way. We took the small stuff, we took what the defense gave us, and got down the field. But I also think that he's a rookie, so you can live with it. Now, Mr. Trubisky, when he was in, he looked pretty good last week. And of course, he had a pressure on him of the rookie like staring down his back and stuff. But Mr. Trubisky, it was a veteran, so when stuff happened with him, people was a little more like, oh, okay, he should know better and stuff like that. But Kenny Pickett, you gonna still have that same like, okay, he still got to do better, but you still gonna have that same thought in your head like, okay, he's a rookie. We've seen rookie quarterbacks do this before. Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, Big Ben Roethlisberger. Like that, all the quarterbacks do that before. Like, a lot of interceptions early on, but you see the talent. Like I can see the talent with Kenny Pickett. We see the talent. We see the velocity put on the ball. I told you he reminded me of Derek Carr. His play style, he's a little more athletic than Derek Carr, of course. But you see the talent there. It's just like he got to make sure you can mold it together and kind of put it together and kind of become that NFL franchise QB. And hopefully he can do that. We got at least a lot of games left. I know we're 2-5. I was hoping we won that game so we can go on with momentum, back-to-back wins, and then go on to play the Eagles and have like momentum coming in against the Eagles and maybe win that one and then tie your record up and be at 500. But since we lost that, we still have opportunity to at least go 3-5, at least only be 2 games behind 500. But we only 2 games behind the division because I think the Bengals are 4-3, Ravens are 4-3, Browns 2-5, we're 2-5. So we still in the fight, we're still in the battle. A lot of games left. We'll play the Ravens twice, we'll play the Bengals again, we'll play the Browns again. So that's 4 games in the division, opportunities and chances for you to try to make a statement, try to get yourself back up there. But right now we're in a little hole. But I think the team will start to come along, better play calling, and implement more of that no huddle in the game plan too, because that was working out pretty well. But that's all I got for this video, guys. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna go to sleep because I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. I think it's like 10 o'clock now. I only have 4 hours of sleep, so I've been up for a long time with like no hours. But I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out. Shout out to Tom Grossi for the raid for the stream, and shout out to the people who subscribe What's the channel? The channel we focus on. Of course, I'm a Steelers fan, so it'll be a lot of Steelers stuff. But also, I do my NFL game picks on the channel and do other stuff as well in basketball terms. So we do a lot. Football and basketball is basically this channel. So if you like that, stick along, come along for the ride, and I hope you enjoy the content. Peace out. For real this time.